Hello and welcome back to Trails Through Daybreak. So in the last episode, we did all of the NPC updates for everywhere and then the free time connections, which were all very good. Very much enjoyed all of them. In this episode, all we have left is I want to say side quest, but it is required. It's required and starting this advances the story. So all we have left is that. We need to find a missing Lulua, part of the, well, I guess if you haven't really followed any of my updates, NPC updates, she's suddenly relevant, somewhat relevant, so she's missing. So I go talk to that idol and her friend now. Gotta do it soon, but it doesn't have to be now. Yeah, her friend's missing though, so you're not gonna talk to her friend. All right, let me go see the client. My client. Mine. Oh, is this why we couldn't go here? It must be the idol that put in the request. Sailor, right? Nice to meet you. Oh, wow. So the rumors really are true, huh? If you're here, does that mean you're willing to hear me out? Yeah. Probably best not to just stand around talking like this, though. Why don't you grab a seat and take it from there? You mentioned that you were supposed to be putting on a street performance tonight, but it sounds like your partner didn't show up when she was supposed to? Yes, that's right. Lulua did mention to me that she had work today, but she said that she would be done after sunset, so we planned to meet up here directly once she got off her job. It was getting later and later, and she was nowhere to be seen. Once an hour passed, and I still hadn't heard from her, I decided to visit her place. Makes sense to me. Sounds like a pretty reasonable thing to do. When I got there, I knocked on the door but didn't get an answer. I have a key to her apartment that she lent me, so I used it to poke in my head inside, and found a note she left on the table. Reading that note left me so concerned, so that's when I contacted you so you could hopefully look for her. Makes sense. What was written on the note? There were only two things scribbled down on it. One was a name I didn't recognize, Clement, and then the other was a part-time 1,000 mira per hour. Clement? That sounds like a familiar name. Maybe? 1,000 mira per hour. That's what we charge as our base rate of my agency. That's pretty damn good for some side hustle. Some might even say too good. Practically screams something not on the up and up, if you ask me. You think so too, huh? I figured that was a distinct possibility. That case we solved this morning was another instance of someone getting caught up in a sketchy part-time work. It's entirely possible this might be connected somehow. Maybe. The thing about Lulua is she comes from the countryside. She's a really honest girl at heart and tends to take people at their word, for better or for worse. That's why I'm really worried about her. I'm scared what she might have gotten herself into. I can understand why. At this point, you've given me everything I need to know. From what you've told me, this definitely sounds like a job for a spriggan. Seeing that it's so urgent and all, I'll go ahead and get to work immediately. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad you're able to help me. Don't mention it. Tell me a little more about Lulua. Has she been acting strange in any particular way lately? Actually, yes, now that you mention it. I've been seeing her spend time with an elderly woman who looks pretty well off. When I asked her about it, she said she was escorting her as part of some volunteer work she's doing. That was news to me, the fact that she was doing anything like that. It felt really strange to me. I mean, it's nice of her to want to help and all, but I know for a fact that she really shouldn't have the time to spare for that right now. That's because we're both trying to save up our money so we can put our dream concert. We're busy as it is, just working on that. Which is probably where that 1,000 mira per hour comes in. She could be earning that much from that Clement person as compensation for helping. That was my hunch, too. I don't know the name of the woman that Lulua's been looking after, or else I'd be more than happy to tell you. But she did say the other day that the woman bought her clothes at Jardin Boutique in the department store by the station. Does that help you at all? Oh yeah, that's a good jumping off point for me to start looking for her. Once we're done talking, I'll make my way straight to the boutique and have a talk with whoever I find there. As for you, I think you should stay here for the time being. I know it's well past when you two were supposed to meet, but it's always possible she could have just been running late. Could be running late and still show up. Right, that is true. Okay, I'll do that. Thanks again. Dan hurried to the boutique without delay to begin looking for her. I don't know what could have happened. Unless it was like the agency trying to push her aside so Sailor would come back. Because that whole thing was going on. Welcome to Yarden, sir. May I help you? Wanted to ask you something, actually. He introduced himself and asked the man if he'd seen Lalua and a well-dressed woman. And I suspect you're referring to Madame Daphne. She is one of our regulars. She actually happened to stop by a few days ago, accompanied by a young woman. I had thought she was Madame Daphne's granddaughter, but I see I was mistaken. The two must have seemed fairly close for you to get that impression. Oh, they most certainly did. Guess you haven't seen them today? A correct assumption. And I hear that Madame Daphne frequents the Airland store in the Sidon district as well as our own. Perhaps she maybe have visited there today instead. I hear she's on good terms with its manager, too. Airland over in the Sidon district. Got it. Thanks for the info. You're quite welcome, sir. Over to Sidon I go, then. Oh! Now you're letting me walk around? Okay. But everything isn't locked. But free time events would have been locked.
Time for me to leave. Welcome to Erland, sir.
Can we talk?
Daphne and Lalua, yes, they're regulars here. They dropped by earlier this afternoon, right on time. Huh, bingo. You're aware of their relationship by chance? Sure, I just met Lalua recently. I heard she volunteers for this assisted living nonprofit in her spare time. She gets assigned to help out the elderly and disabled with stuff like shopping, that sort of thing. Daphne doesn't have any relatives, so Lalua is a big help for her. Gotcha. What I heard, though, is that this Daphne lady ain't exactly hurting for money. So why'd she look for a free helper instead of a maid or something? You know, Daphne isn't sure herself. I recall she said she wanted to pay Lalua directly. Actually, Lulua's told me that she gets some payments from the agency anyway. The agency? No, they're working for free. She gets paid payments from the agency anyway, though, as she's telling Daphne not to worry about it. That just really confuses me. She's a volunteer, but she gets paid for helping Daphne? It's an awfully roundabout way of doing... Oh, you're talking about the nonprofit charity agency. Awfully roundabout way of doing things. Just seems like a bit of a contradiction, no? Kinda, yeah. This ain't a case of the old lady getting swindled, at least. But yeah, something's weird here. There's gotta be some reason she's getting paid in that roundabout way. So, anyway, those two came by here earlier, right? Any idea where they were headed after that? I recall Lalua said something about showing Daphne to the place where she works. I think she works at a concert hall in Riverside. Riverside Concert Hall. That'd be the blue score, then. Thanks much. I owe you one. Oh, think nothing of it. Stop by again sometime, will you? Huh.
Let's do this.
Jess is still playing right now, right? Hey, is that... Oh, this is why.
That should get him off my tail. Wait, you?
Wait, who are you? You're so incognito. Hey, Heck of a coincidence running into you here, especially at this hour. Saw that article of yours on BuzzRadar anyway, by the way. Let me guess, on the run from paparazzi right now? What if I am? Ahem. To be clear, that article is... Don't worry, I can make a guess. You checking out talent and sports figures who've got ties to the mafia, yeah? Can't say I blame you. The why of things aside, he has been going around all around these shady parts for weird reasons. Wait, you got detailed info on him? Look, I can't exactly spill too much, but I can tell you this. You can lay off the red comet. He's 100% clean, trust me. At least when it comes to what you're looking into.
You gotta be kidding me. So what was I even doing all this for?
Nope, one line. And I got chewed out by my mom and Grammy for it, too. Well, got complaints about how you're handling your other job. Other job? I have no clue what you could possibly mean.
What are you doing here? And who would this woman be?
Uh-oh. You're kidding. That's Elena Claire, the bracer? Oh, come on. I swear, it's just one thing after another. Anyway, I have to go, but don't you dare think you've beaten me. That was Judith Lancer, right? No, that was Grimcat. Yeah, you know her? Sort of. We just met at an event before. I imagine you'd be more familiar with her than I am. Heard you two got acquainted in Tharbad. Well, enough to meet outside of work, too, it looks like. Come on, it ain't like that. Have a little faith in me. Oh, yeah? All right, then. So, what are you actually doing out here in Riverside at this hour? Searching for someone, actually. Someone got dragged into working an underworld job without being aware of it. You're investigating an underworld job, too? Are you up to the same thing? I am, yes. One of their scam victims, I made a request to the bracers. I'm looking for a man named Clement right now. Wow. He's likely the go-between that hired the part-timers. Clement sure gets around, huh? We're basically barking up the same tree then. That we are. I came to Riverside because we had a report that Clement had been spotted here. You mind if I take along with you? Not at all. Might make things easier for us all. Yay! Dan filled a lane in on his investigation. An idol named Lulua, huh? Definitely looks like she's an unwitting pawn in this scheme. Sure does. Which honestly puts her in a whole lot of trouble. Let's check out the concert hall. Why won't you be a party member? Please. Oh, wait, wrong side. Please tell me in Daybreak 2. No, actually, well, obviously, don't tell me. I don't actually want to know. But I hope she's a party member in Daybreak 2.
Another happening night in store.
I don't know. I have no idea why. I have to see how this one ends before I even think about it. Who knows? Vane could end up dying or something, and I'm just clueless on Daybreak.
Let me ask you something.
He won't, because I'm pretty sure I saw him on the cover, but... Oh, Lalua. She wasn't on stage today, no. Hey, Natalie, you got any idea where she is? A little, I guess. I've been thinking about her a lot as of late. I did happen to see her. It stuck out to me because she was talking with some older woman I'd never seen before. That's a lead. Did you happen to overhear what they were talking about? Kinda. Something about grabbing tea at the food stalls. I think I heard something about trying out tacos. Tacos, got it. Thank you for the information. Sure.
Another happening night in store.
Wait, hold on. This is the only opportunity I'll have to get Elaine to listen to this music. Okay, it'd be one thing if she was actually behind me, but... Why don't they follow? I guess it's because you can't switch them and you don't want them to get attacked if you're in the field. Like Maxim, he's just an icon on the left. Wait, we don't talk to Primo? Oops.
Let me ask you something.
Right. It was just before dark when Lulua and the old lady stopped by my stall. I think they were meeting with some middle-aged man or something. He was waiting for him at the table. Kind of an odd group, if you ask me. A middle-aged man. Might be Clement. Notice anything else out of the ordinary? Can't say I did. I couldn't hear them all the way out from here. They were talking for a good while before the man got real worked up. Looks like things got real heated, and then so they up and left. Really? Went right across the river. And I was wondering what came of them. Don't know anything else, though. Sorry. That's plenty to go on. It is. Thank you for all the information. Is there another door back there on the other side of the river? This sure is starting to sink. Agreed. I wasn't expecting someone likely to be Clement to actually crop up here. We need to follow their trail, and now. Agreed. Let's see if we got any other witnesses. Oh, probably blacklight, because the door's right over here. Yeah. Oh, what am I going to do now? I can't believe this happened. Are you Daphne? Looks like something happened to her. This might be who we're looking for. Hey there, Granny. Got a sec? I'd like to speak with you if you have a moment. If we may have a moment. Man pretending to be Elaine's assistant inquired about Daphne. Oh, for an 8-rank bracer and her assistant to show up just when I need them most. This must be the goddess's guidance at hand. But you're right, I'm Daphne. Thank you for confirming that. Heard Lalua was helping you as a part of her volunteer work. Mind telling us what happened? Not at all. I do have something to share with you. About an hour ago, Lalua was taken away by a man named Clement. Oh. He straight up took her. Well, shit's getting urgent. To be clear, Clement was the man that introduced you and Lalua, yeah? That's right. Until today, I wouldn't have pegged him for anything less than a kind and trustworthy man. I came tonight because he wanted to discuss something with Lalua and me. That's when he started trying to sell me some kind of medical insurance. It all sounded splendid, but I'm not naive. I know when something's too good to be true, it probably is. Good on you for not falling for that old trick. I have some expertise, since I do have a different insurance already. Experience. Expertise is a totally different thing. When I started asking for details, Clement couldn't answer me. Lalua must have caught on to my suspicions because she also started asking him questions. He didn't like that at all and started yelling at us, and then he dragged Lalua away. Yes, I tried to chase after, but I lost sight of them right around here. I was afraid that if I contacted the police or the guild, they might suspect Lalua as well. I didn't know what to do. Okay, I think I've got the picture. Don't worry, the guild will do their best we can for Lalua's sake. Rest easy, you can leave the rest to us. Oh, thank you so much. Do you know where she might have been taken to? Ain't hard to guess. Take a guess if around here is where you lost sight. Must have gone into the Blacklight district. Undoubtedly. We need to head after her quick, but we shouldn't be too careless either. I'll be waiting by the entrance. Just tell me when you're ready. Got it. All right. This would never have happened if I had paid attention and realized this was a scam. I'm sorry. Please, you have to help her. We will. I'm gonna wait for my nose to stop itching, though, before that. All right. It's good? It's probably not good, but it's good enough. We need to go save Lalua. Are you ready? Choosing this will advance. Free time tonight will end once you begin the... You said that... It said free time will end when I start this mission. No, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, let's go put Clement in the trash. I'll contact Sayla, my client, to make a progress report. Dan contacted Sayla and filled her in. After she pleaded to come with, they set up... Well, oh. Kind of dangerous. Together, the three of them headed into the Blacklight district in pursuit of Lalua's kidnappers. And so... Wow. You stupid bitch, you just had to run your mouth, didn't you? All you had to do was sit quietly next to me and nod your head like a good girl. Everything would have been just fine. But no, you just had to run your mouth. And now all the money that I could have swindled is gone. All down the drain.
How? How could you deceive a woman like Daphne? That's just horrible. If I knew that was what you were after, I never would have gone along with any of this.
Newsflash, I don't give a shit. You have a job to do, and that's all that matters. You understand? You sucker people in with that sweet, innocent face of yours, and then I swoop in for the kill. This guy. I figured that old hag was an easy target, but nope, she's sharper than she looks. I've still got some tricks up my sleeve. Maybe I can pull something else to get on her. I got this insurance plan, and you're gonna get her to take it out for me, alright?
Excuse me, why should I...
Don't even start with me. You took on this job and you accepted my payment. That means you're obligated to do the work, little lady. Your feelings can't do the job for you. So don't you run out on our deal here, or you're gonna regret it, capiche?
I told you, if it's the mirror you want, you can have it back. I don't care.
That's not how this works. It's not about the money, it's about the deal. You can't just walk back the deal now that you've taken it, see? You're in it now, whether you like it or not. Now be a good girl and stop. Let me stop you right there.
Who are you? You've talked to us many times.
The hell do you want?
Oh no, here comes the hero. The hero's come to save the day. I'm just shaking in my boots.
Hero, ain't it? I ain't. Hero, I ain't. I'm a spriggan and I don't give a rat's ass about that goody two-shoes shit. I'm here because my client told me to fetch that girl, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm asking you nicely to hand her over. Great, one of you pricks. Just what I needed. Look, buddy, you're barking up the wrong tree. This girl's with us. She's not going anywhere. Now, if you don't get on my face this instant, we've got problems.
You heard the boss. Scram. Aw, man, what a frickin' dumbass. A guy really thinks he can walk up by himself and take on all of us?
Yeah, definitely couldn't do that.
Who said he was alone? Hey, I know that face. Elena Claire? Oh, Claire?
Of all the goddamn times. Nice work, Elaine. I've got the girl. How did you... What the...
Sayla, you shouldn't... Lulua, over here. Sayla, is that you?
You're not gonna get away, you little... Whoopsie. Whoopsie there. Forgot about me already, pal?
Run, you two. We'll take care of these guys. Okay, thank you.
Let me fight. I just want to S-craft them so bad. Are you shitting me? You want some more? Looks like you guys don't know when to stay down.
Put your hands up and surrender yourselves. You're only digging yourselves deeper.
For the love of... Seriously? A bracer and a spriggan ganging up on me? This shit blows. What are you doing? Did I say you could just lie there? Did I? Get your asses up and get them.
Yeah, okay. You guys are gonna be real sorry.
Activating shark!
I'll kick your ass. Your time's run out. Fine, let's play. Come on.
I'll remember this. Focus unleashed.
Oh, I can't hit them all. He walked up too fast.
Going all in.
It's fine. These guys in the back.
Engaging skill.
Oh, radiant wings.
We've technically seen this a few times already, but...
Night up.
Hysteria!
Did you kill him?
Gauge upgraded.
All right.
We can win. Engaging
Once more for good measure.
Radiant wings. Night up.
Hysteria! Boost
This is a good
gauge
shot.
upgraded.
Son of a...
Wow, Van didn't have to lift a finger. Just the way he likes to do things. Jigs up, pal. You're the only one left standing. Eep. Mercy. Mercy, please.
Of course, I'm taking you to the guild.
You have a lot to answer for, your crimes here and your relationship with A. Do I make myself clear?
Anything but that.
Oh, so he was working for him all along. That does track, yeah. I'll let you handle the rest then. Make sure the guy pays for what he's done, and pays good. Of course, you have a good night. Thank you. Clement was promptly taken into the guild's custody and made to confess his sins. After looping in Daphne to the day's events, Van escorted Lulua and Selah back to the Tyrell district.
Mira deposit confirmed.
We don't get any more follow-up on Lulua and Selah? Oh, good. Whew. It was like, that would be random. Just like, all right, bye. Night over. Thank you so much, both so much for your help. Yeah, we can't thank you enough. I'll admit at first I was like, really? That's Elaine's guy? But the way you two moved in perfect sync was dazzling. Honestly, I'm kind of jealous. He just stood there. Huh? Read the room, Lulua. Sorry, please ignore her. Come on, let's go.
Finish your job already?
Hey there. Sorry for going off on my own, Fee.
It's no biggie. I'm just glad everything got taken care of. Besides, I've got no interest in being a third wheel.
Yeah. We're not... You're gonna have to go easy on her. She's more touchy than she lets on. For example, if you start moving the conversation just a little towards her age. First off, not funny. And second, I'll have you know I'm still in my early 20s. Of course, my apologies, ma'am.
Don't feel bad, Elaine. I can be a little sensitive about my age too sometimes.
What?
Anyway, I'll go report to the guild for you. Have some fun, you two, okay?
That doesn't make any sense. She's like 21. And she's like 24. You're all just babies. She can be such a tease. Ain't she something, though? Not every day a Jaeger from a famous corps like Zephyr joins the guild, let alone one trained by Purple Lightning. Shows up and immediately helps out in Tharbad, and she's got a lot of room to get even better, I reckon. Agreed. At this rate, she may even surpass my records. Though sometimes a dour expression crosses her face, she must miss her friends back in the Erebonia dearly. Regardless, I must admit that it's been a massive help to have her around. I think she's beginning to settle in here little by little. Once a student council president, always a student council president. Her? You don't get to say that. I was still only vice president when you were around. Renee did things differently, so it was up to you to play the perfect prez. Renee was president? Remember the play we did on the last day of the festival where you... Oh, no, you do not get to bring that up again. That was all your fault. Hey, isn't that... It's gotta be. I wonder what they're talking about. Sucks to be famous, huh? It has its pros and cons. When I introduce myself, sometimes I can make use of my reputation, much like how you call yourself a spriggan. True enough.
Knowing you, I imagine you've already eaten dinner. I had enough to hold me over. But I could go for a drink. Want to come with me?
Wow. Finally. Swear to God if they skip it. Okay. Nope. Oh, I thought something else was going on.
Dingo, why won't you just listen to me? I need you with me at the Tyrell times.
Like I said, I'll leave the honest journalism to you. Sorry for the trouble, Bramati.
Oh, please. This is nothing. Don't you worry about a thing. Still, if you ask me, I think you're more than ready to leave the back alleys yourself. It's been 8 years, you know.
It's not a matter of how much time's passed. Besides, I feel like my current path suits me better at this point. You should be saying that to Van.
Oh my! my! Is that him? Cheating on me with Shino? I can't say I'm not jealous, but she's been refining her craft a lot lately. Oh my, my!
Looks like our boy might finally be starting to move on.
I want to chase Scoops together.
Here are the gimlet and grasshopper that you ordered.
Thanks. They've both got just the right amount of foam.
Oh my god, everyone's voiced.
Your shaking technique has really improved, Shino. I'm impressed.
Thank you for saying so, but I'm still not a patch on Bermati. Well, please enjoy your drinks.
Ah, this is lovely. Still, I see you like even your cocktails sweet.
Well, not all the time. Come to think of it, I've shot back a few with Renee, but I guess this is my first time doing it with you, huh?
We were too young, remember? Although I suppose that didn't stop you at the school festival after party.
I got no idea what you're talking about.
I swear, you two are why they say boys will be boys.
Oh. No, that was the end of it. The vibe of that whole cutscene up to this point is just great. I loved it. Considering someone has been avoiding me these past 4 years, we really haven't run into each other much. But come to think of it, we ended up with a lot of shared acquaintances. Bermati, Shino, and I suppose even that actress qualifies now. Hey, don't look at me like that. She's just a client after all. It's just what happens when two folks work the same city. Especially when our jobs are like two sides of the same coin. I suppose you're right, though what does that make Renee? Heads or tails? He's the edge of the coin, or the guy with the coin in the palm of his hand. Good point. I thought he'd made a very fitting career choice when he decided to join the Ministry of Home Affairs before graduation. I never expected he'd end up transferring to the CID when it was established and become a rival of sorts. That's just the kind of guy he is. Like how he acts like a venerable older brother figure, even though he's only a year older than us. Incidentally, he seemed surprised when he learned I was joining the guild. Happily, he wasn't opposed either. He was like my only ally outside my circle of friends, after a certain someone disappeared. You really haven't changed at all these last 7 years. Or the last 15, for that matter. While we're talking about not changing, you do know it's your fault I ended up with such a sweet tooth, right? All you did was stuff a poor, impressionable van full of chocolate and macarons from your family biz all the time. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that that's part of her family. Wait, it's not Quincy, right? It is. Yeah, I think. Perhaps. But Renee got just as stuffed and avoided sugar addiction, so I can only think you were doomed to end up this way regardless. I really don't remember you having this much of a sweet tooth when you were younger, though. Are you sure something didn't happen after? After? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to rip at old scars. Haven't got a clue what you're talking about. Still, I don't have any regrets about ending up this way. Adds a bit of fun to life. My employees always look at me funny, but if they're gonna complain about me loving sweet stuff, they can give theirs to me, I say. I still have mixed feelings about your career choice. But I've been feeling a little better about it lately, seeing the sort of people you're attracting. I really didn't expect you to end up with a student of Professor Hamilton working under you either. It's a good shot as well. And that. This scene has a bunch of good shots. Attracting is definitely the right word. It's like I'm a magnet for hard cases these days. Well, I guess Rosette's technically different since she's on loan from Marduk. I'm honestly shocked at just how much you seem to trust her. Not that I have any doubt about how capable she is, given her employer. No, she's capable, all right, and I know I can trust her. I just wish I could say the same about her bosses. Marduk, they're so shady you can see the shadow for Selge. You ain't got anything on him, do you? And they're as much of an enigma to us as the society, I'm afraid. Still, you're the one who has the contract with them. Good job signing away your soul to a Selge-long shadow. Nah. Sheena, bring me in an Alexander, would you? I would like a white lady, please. Certainly. Damn, I really wasn't expecting you to go and foot the bill. How's the guy supposed to look suave if you won't even let him pick up the check? I was the one who invited you here, and please, that idea is so old-fashioned it's covered in moss. You're going away next weekend with your team, right? If you really want to buy someone something nice, treat them instead. Besides, I'm sure you're already aware, but being an A-rank bracer pays rather well. Geez, rub it in some more, why don't you? You can treat next time. Now, how does that sound? You're on. The tab will be way bigger next time anyway. Could always call Renee, too. Oh, wait, I got a better idea. Let's save that for when we go to some place really expensive. In his line of work, the guy's probably loaded by now. Oh, you. Oh. I've been waiting 4.5 chapters for this. I'm going to take a cab home. You're taking the subway back, right? Yeah, no buses run this late at night. Night-a-lane. Here's to a good working relationship from here on out. And that will be entirely dependent on you. Good night, Van. Uh-oh.
Van.
Okay. What's up?
Are you really going to go on that trip?
What? It's gotten into...
It's nothing. I hope you have a good time.
Well, that was
Don't
weird.
forget, you're a leader now. Don't get too carried away out there, okay?
What was that all about? Haven't seen her act like that since we were kids. It's been so long since we first met in Erosian all those years ago. She was the daughter of the biggest family in the area. Renee was the son of a government man slaving away his life far from home, and I... It sounds like she'd stopped talking to her family after joining the guild, though. Maybe there's some kind of problem in her personal life she's not talking about. Not like it'll make up for what happened 7 years ago, but maybe I should talk to her about it sometime. Oh my god, I cannot wait. There are so many things I need to know about. What is Van's family like? Or is it just based on the master thing? Like, was he raised by that guy?
Okay, I'm gonna head out now.
We'll be right here when you get back. Be careful now.
Oh, he's gonna be so sad.
Take good care of her for us. We're counting on you.
I know. She's in safe hands with us.
Thank you for looking after her. If she starts being selfish or making a fuss, don't be afraid to give her a talking to. We want you to have lots of fun, but we also need you to be a good girl, okay? And don't forget to brush your teeth and use the bathroom before you go to bed.
I won't.
She's always a good girl. She'll be fine. We'll be sure to keep a close eye on her at all times. I'll be there for her too. I can help her pick out some souvenirs or something. That's all you got? No, he's not crying?
So, what did you want to talk about?
Well, this conversation might take a while, so I think I'll go make us some coffee first.
Oh, that's why. He had to get Paulette. Paulette had to get Yume out to have this, and then they're going to have the conversation with her later. Okay. Wee, vroom, this car's the best, isn't it? Well, kids are so easy to please. And what's wrong with that? It's good to enjoy the little things in life. How does this car have this many seats? I'm glad the inn was understanding about her coming with us. Yeah, I was hoping we wouldn't have any issues since you're so young. And sure enough, we didn't. The best inn in Longlai knows how to do right by its customers. It was considerate of you to propose that we look after her. Her guardians have much to discuss, after all. I imagine they got right into it as soon as we left. Maxim may end up having to talk with Victor, too. There's no shortage of things he's gonna answer for. He wants to be part of our family. He's gotta rebuild those burned bridges, brick by brick. And if he screws up and gets himself burned, I'll point and laugh my ass off. Family. Oh boy. Oh! Just a random... I like when games do that. They don't stop and do a full cutscene with they just show like little photos. Persona 3 actually did it recently too, in the... I don't know if it's in the original, but in the remake. Like, it's fine. I can't express what I'm saying. Plus, I couldn't tell you where it happens. I just remember the photos standing out a lot when they were on a trip. And it just felt more effective than giving me a full scene. Out like a light already, huh? Well, was an early morning for her. I'm not surprised she's tired. It's almost 9 a.m. You said we would be arriving by noon 30, 12:30, if I recall. Somewhere around there, yeah. Since we got Yume with us, I plan to make a couple of pit stops along the way. Oh, I wonder who's calling. Huh, I don't recognize this number either.
Hello. Sorry for calling you so early in the morning.
Wow, this is a surprise. Nina, isn't she... She's an actress we handled a job for a while ago.
I didn't expect everyone to be with you. Wait, are you on the road?
Yeah, but we're on a major one, so we can get a decent enough signal. We're actually going to be out of town for a few days. You didn't have another job for us, did you? Oh, not quite. I really don't want to impose on you either. Well, why don't you just tell us what's up? Can't guarantee we'll be able to help, but I'd still like to hear you out before saying for sure. All right, thank you. It's about Judith, you see. We haven't been able to get in contact with her for a while, for a few days now. Really? Do you think it's because... It's got to be because of that story getting around. Well, a few days just passed when we saw her, so... Yeah, we saw her like 4 days ago, because... How many days passed? God damn it, I should have paid more attention. It's got to be because of the story getting around. That's what I was thinking too. It's completely fabricated, so I wouldn't have expected her to get worked up about it. But the timing sets off a red flag. That's why I was hoping to ask you to look for her. This is Judith Lancer we're talking about, right? She's always struck me as the kind of person who'd let nothing get her down. Maybe the more someone appears to be that way, the more sensitive they are deep down. No, she's this super hard-headed lady who doesn't know when to quit. Fairy. Yeah, her outfit sure doesn't know when to quit. What outfit? No, just ignore them. If she's still missing when we get back to the capital the day after tomorrow, we'll see what we can do. Until then, I'll give some of my contacts a call and check if they heard anything. I would also be happy to look into what I can find on the Orbalnet. Oh, that sounds like more than enough. Thank you both. I don't think you should worry about worry about her too much, though, especially since we all know that article's made up. But if we learn anything, we'll be sure to let you know as soon as we can. Thank you, really. I appreciate you being so accommodating. Seriously, though, that kinkster is tough as nails. I'm sure she's fine. You said you ran into her last weekend, didn't you, Van? Yeah, she was looking for proof that Maxim was involved in a crime. It seemed to get reeled down after I told her suspicions about him couldn't be more off. A kinkster? And what kind of crime? I'm having trouble following this conversation. That is hardly surprising. It's not that important, but hopefully we'll get the chance to fill you in at some point. Anyway, I'm gonna hit up Dingo and Bermati for starters. I'm too full to eat anymore. Are they there? Another photo? Give me another photo. They stopped at so many pit stops, you gotta have another photo. Ooh. Whoa, those are big rocks. That's called a mountain range. I've seen photos of this one, but it's even more impressive in person. There are two in this area. The Tian Shan Mountain in the north and the Ishgal Mountain in the south. Oh man, good thing we watched the documentary. Both serving as a dividing line between central Zemuria and the east. Aren't they also known as the Solaris Mountains and the Kunlun Mountains? Yes, that's right. People from the east call them Solaris and Kunlun. But Tian Shan and Ishgal are the officially designated names at the behest of the church. Ah, I gotcha. She probably learned about that in class. It's weird to think that my homeland is just on the other side. It's basically a hop, skip, and jump away. You'd have to jump pretty damn high to get over that mountain, though. Your home might as well be a completely different world. Huh? Oh, there he is. That bike was super duper cool. Man, I'd kill for a ride like that. I thought I saw the Etwas label on it. Good eye. That man was riding one of the high-end models they released in the spring. You'd have to be quite large to ride one of those, and he was exactly that. Indeed, he had an impressive physique for a man of his age. Why the long face, Van? What's wrong? Are you car sick or something? Nah, nothing like that. Just got a bit of trauma with guys who ride out around on big bikes. No, and I ain't talking about Hermes. She's been a huge help. This issue's exclusive to dudes. Oh, I guess that would also apply to, yeah. The direwolf really did a number on your psyche, huh? Something about that dude makes me want to deck him in the face. Maybe it's the shades. That is inadvisable, Mr. Wei. He has been labeled as an S-class threat by the Marduk Company. What? You're acquainted with an S-class threat? Your choice of clientele is atypical, to say the least. There's no way it could have been him. Okay, so he's in denial. What a joke. This ain't even my hometown, and yet here I am getting all nostalgic over this shit. Dan looks to be lost in thought. Well, he is smiling, so maybe I shouldn't worry. I'm not going to pretend I have any clue what happened to that guy, but Van thinks he's dead, and Van seems very knowledgeable about everything going on in this game. So if he's surprised, then I know I should be surprised. No, he wasn't surprised. He's in denial. I don't know. I can't believe it's... I think I'm at like 100 hours. 100 hours on the save file, and I'm still wondering who we're playing. Like, I still don't know who Van is, like, as a character, which is crazy. Crazy to me. This is a very interesting choice to design it this way.
So this is Longlai.
Wow, I've never seen anything like this.
I wasn't expecting it to be designed like this. Well, maybe we have to see it at night. It's got a whole different kind of eastern vibe compared to Longport. It's like an idyllic town nestled in the mountains. That white smoke is steam from the springs, I assume. Oh, it certainly has a distinctive smell to it. Yeah, that's the smell of sulfur. It's a big part of being near a spring. Our lodgings are down to the right across the river. Let's go drop off our stuff before we do anything else. No, I don't get to walk. There's so much stuff I've never seen before. It's so awesome. Everything smells so good, too. There's grilled skewer and mochi, and what are those things with leaves wrapped around them? Damn, starved much? Those are called zongzi. Zhongji? I don't know how you pronounce that. Actually, I'm starting to feel hungry myself. Same here. I know we had a little bit to eat at the pit stop, but I could use a real meal. Lunch is gonna be waiting for us at our lodgings, though, isn't it? Yes, that should have some of the local cuisine, too. No need to rush, I guess. Oh, what are those? They're so hot and super black, too. I don't know what they are, either. Maybe some kind of manto? They smell so sweet and fragrant, and Yume's right about that color. That lustrous black really makes them stand out. Huh. I see I've got your interest. These here are hot spring manto made using bamboo charcoal. They got black sesame jam inside, and are as tasty as they look, but they fill you up fast. You won't have any room for lunch if you have one now. How about I buy some for everyone later? They look so good. I guess we can wait for lunch if lunch is soon, but we have to come back later. Well, you certainly know your stuff, young man. I'll be waiting. Longlai is known far and wide for its tea leaves, too. How about trying some of our confections made from them? Our matcha tea, or ice cream, has been a hot seller lately. Wait, matcha ice cream? That's a thing now? How do you make something so bitter taste like... Now I gotta try it. Can we? What happened to lunch? I've never seen someone lose all brain function when it comes to sweets the way he does. And with saunas and cars, too. Dude's just insufferable. If we have to wait, you have to wait. You have to wait. We'll already be coming back here after lunch for the manto, yes? Also, Van, your tenant, desserts once a day. Oh, this place looks so fancy. Yeah, this is pretty top class. Indeed, it has quite a quiet elegance and beauty to it. I can't imagine how expensive it is to normally stay here. We're staying for free, right? I almost feel guilty about that now. Welcome, you must be Mr. Arkride and his party. Yeah, that's right. 6 adults and a child. We've been expecting you. Welcome to the Heckenzonbro Inn. We'll be happy to carry your belongings to your room. You can have your lunch as soon as you wish after that. Really? Nice. Thanks, guys. Someone wasted no time making himself at home. Wow, whoa, this room is so nice. Not so much as a spot of dust in sight, and the furnishings are rather extravagant as well. Can we share a bed, Anias, please? Barry and Rosette can sleep in our bed, too. The beds do look wide enough, so I don't see the harm in it. Maybe we can have a special Samu party instead of a pajama party for the... I don't know if I can look that one up, but... Oh, it's just pronounced like every other Japanese word. A Samoe party. I thought they were it was gonna be a different type, but no. Samoe party instead of a pajama party for the occasion too. I don't know what that is, but I'm down. I forgot to look up what it actually is. I would be happy to join in. So I'm with you two. What did you expect? You the kind of guy who can only sleep when he's by himself? No, that's not it. I should have seen this coming, honestly. Did Widow Kotwi... Oh god. Did Widow Kotwi want to be with the girls? You always gotta watch out for the quiet ones, cause there's a hungry wolf somewhere under there, huh? Don't call me Widow Kotwi ever again. I'm not a wolf. Ugh, whatever. I'm fine with this arrangement. I'll try not to snore. Anyway, who's up for lunch? I can only imagine, obviously, he potentially is attracted to males. Therefore, being in the same room as them, I don't know, that seems like why he would be off-put by it, but maybe he just doesn't like guys in general. He just wants to, because he wouldn't go into the hot spring either, or the sauna. I don't know. He'll probably go into it eventually. Oh man, I don't think my taste buds have ever been this happy. My mouth is bursting with flavor. It's called Mi Tao Mangy. It's a local dish here in Longlai. The chicken is soaked in peach alcohol before being stir-fried and served in a garlic and soy sauce. Whoever thought of this is a genius. This chicken's so tender, and it's got that sweet peach quality to it that you can't resist. That middle dish looks real. I want it. The flavor is distinctive enough that while still being subtle, I'd call it a perfect blend of sweetness, fragrance, and juiciness. The chef here must be a real pro. The Zhangji or Zhangzi is so good. Careful, it's also getting all over you. That was amazing. Yeah, my mouth is in heaven right now. And it sounds like whatever they have in store for dinner tonight is going to be even better. It's going to be a traditional Eastern kaiseki meal served in courses. Oh, kaiseki. What's that? It's kind of one of those pretentious meals that are all about presentation. Though in this case, I'm sure the Eastern cuisine's as good as it looks. It's more of a Far Eastern thing than what I'm used to. Something I've noticed, by the way, but how do you know so much about everything here, Van? I was wondering the same thing, actually. This isn't the first time you've showed us around somewhere, but it feels like you know this place far too well to have just come here for work. I was hoping you wouldn't pick up on that. I lived here a few years back. Really? When was that? When I was 19, for about a half a year. It was more for training than for fun, though. That explains it, then. Okay, so that was after Elaine, so the 7 years ago thing, that wouldn't apply to anything about this. I suppose that must have been a while after... Oh, after he separated from Elaine and Mr. Kincaid. Agnes is just thinking about the same things. So, back when you were my age, huh? Hard to believe your memory's still sharp enough to remember what happened over a decade ago. It was only 5 years ago, damn it. But yeah, I should be able to play tour guide for you guys just fine. Anyway, like I said earlier, we're gonna split up for 2 hours. Go ahead and sightsee, go for a stroll, grab something else to eat. The guidebook we got from the inn should help you around. Try and avoid going around alone, though. Especially you, Yums. You always gotta be with someone. Aye, aye, sir.
If there's anything you would like to see, I would be happy to accompany you. There's so much I want to check out. I don't know where to start. What do you have in mind, Agnes? I know I want to see the temple, but I'm not sure whether or not to go there first. Drink, play, and buy is my game plan. There's got to be a spot for mahjong here, right? Even if there is, it's not going to be in any tour guide. Guess I should help them around some before they get themselves into trouble. What? I mean, gotta take Yume. Gotta take her. Oh man, I don't know who else to take. I was gravitating towards Agnes or Fairy for this one specifically. I don't know why. I mean, I can always switch them. Let's take the two children. Van and his two children. There we go. Oh my god, that is a lot. I'm assuming this is the whole area, though. This is a very large map, but not that many NPCs. Okay, you got the Longlai Pubu Mountain Pass and the Range Cliffs. Oh. Well, let's at least go around and talk to the NPCs. And just take a look around in general. Hello there, tourists. Tourists, are you? Welcome to Longlai. I'm sorry to say you've come at the wrong season for tea growing. They're a sight in the summer, let me tell you. Still, it's just the season for autumnal reds. Not as great as fresh tea leaves, but I'm sure you'll love it. When you work on growing a local specialty, seeing visitors enjoying your work is the real payoff. You probably didn't know, but black tea, green tea, matcha, and oolong can all be made from the same tea leaves. The difference actually lies in when you harvest them and how you process them. That's where tea gets interesting. Really? I actually had no idea.
Not this way.
Damn. Can I play it?
Understood.
Right.
Yume!
Got it.
Okay.
Can't play as Yume? Mr. Arkride, I hope you'll enjoy your time here, both here at the Hekizanro Inn and in Longlai. We hope our hospitality will allow you to rest and relax while you enjoy the natural wonders of our town. Our inn does serve state guests and other VIPs on occasion, but we provide our best service to all customers, no matter their status. Okay. Please relax and enjoy yourself, Mr. Arkride. We will have your room cleaned while you are out. Should you have any questions or points of interest, please inform us. We would love to hear your insights and thoughts so we can best help you enjoy your time here at Longlai. If you are going out to tour, one popular spot to see would be the Longlai Temple. It's a lovely place where one can closely experience the culture, values, and history of the East, as well as experience Eastern art. Also, you may enjoy the hands-on workshop and fortune teller that are just down the way. Both are also popular.
Hello.
Whoops. It was free. Okay. This is a pretty damn big inn. Oh, damn. There is no place like this in the Trails series that I've seen before. This is very expansive, too. I couldn't tell you what vibes I'm getting from it, but it's from another game. Is it a Tales game? It could be a Tales game that I'm thinking of. Oh, hey. Well, I'm glad to hear that you enjoy our local cuisine. Dinner tonight will be a traditional multi-course affair. The key to these dishes is to use the best of Longlai's natural resources to fully bring the appeal of our seasonal
best to life. Now, I believe that the work done at the earliest stages in particular, like marinating in alcohol and such, is key to a good meal. No matter how long it takes, if it allows me to offer the best dishes imaginable, that's where my honor comes from. Cooking, too, is a key piece of culture that carries within it Eastern ideas and thoughts. As someone entrusted with the position of master chef at a historic inn like this, I owe it to each and every customer to bring that to life. And after all, there is no limit to how well you can provide hospitality, especially the Eastern sort. And as the master chef, I have the responsibility to constantly improve my skills.
Do you need something?
Shrimp soup? I am going to eat as soon as this episode's over. This makes me hungry just thinking about it.
Please come again.
No, wait. I have to use it. Anias. Okay, I'm just going to use this.
I'm stuffed.
That was a lot of points. And then... Bam.
I'll give it a try.
24 CP. Ooh.
I hope you like it.
Uses beast essence. I see. I'm definitely just going to eat it.
Thanks
now.
for the grub.
What the?
Righty.
Gourmet? Wow, you need a lot of points for this one then, compared to the previous rank. Like that barely moved. Okay. Is this our room? No, the computer's up above. Our room is second floor. Okay. Where does that go?
Understood.
It's on the map. That is just a random room.
Those are impressive results.
Damn, we're not getting anything anytime soon. They said this was rest and relaxation, but I wonder if they're going to just throw in some random 4 SPGs. Yeah, I bet they did. The van's going to be surprised that there are notes on the board and be like, okay, this is clearly not work. That's my guess. Right.
Don't be shy. Take a look. Van! Green ice cream!
Where? Oh, good find, Fairy. That's genuine matcha ice cream.
Oh my god.
Where?
That was the
find, Fairy. That's genuine matcha ice cream.
That was a good van delivery. Ah, the visitors from before. Let me try and upsell you on this matcha ice cream again. Western style, Eastern flavor. It's all the rage these days. There's nothing wrong with real old-fashioned treats like Monto, but this ice cream has a real neat flavor.
What'll it be for today?
25 CP? Yeah, I'll buy
Thanks
3.
a bunch.
Love me a sugar rush.
Oh man, that barely moved. There's gonna be a lot of food here, I bet. Wait, what is... Oh, you! Hey, you're that fellow who came by earlier. How about some charcoal Monto? Charcoal Monto and Hot Springs eggs might seem like more adult snacks, but their sweetness appeals to kids too. My daughter Eno loves chocolate Monto. Charcoal Monto. That girl needs her nibble to get through the day. These Monto are great for an afternoon snack, unlike my wife's stuff on the other side of the creek. What?
Hello there.
Five CP, okay.
Come again.
Your wife's stuff on the other side of the creek. Is that his wife?
Eyes up, Yumes. Don't fall in.
I won't.
Oh, why didn't she get a portrait?
Whew. I am stuffed.
Does this man compete with his wife?
Me a sugar rush.
I guess it would make it interesting. Wait, no. Yeah, this way. This is a dead end. I'm like losing perspective here. Bracer? Kazan. Oh, yeah. Job's complete. Easy work for someone like me, of course. After all, with my Matagi training, I'm perfectly accurate. I bet I just radiate the real man aura. Wait, now's not the time. I don't need Drusilla getting on my case again. Newbie's still not up to snuff. Gotta get back to it and work him hard some more. All part of a day's work as the guild superior. What? Hey, you a tourist? You seem pretty capable. Either way, stay off the highway, yeah? There's a nasty critter out there we haven't been able to exterminate yet. Oh man. Next I'm gonna have to deal with the waterfall. What a pain. Okay. So the Kunlun Mountains are still off limits. I gather it's some decision handed down by the government. Yet as a member of the Gekka School, I come here every year to train in those mountains. I suppose this year I'll have to admit defeat to the circumstances. Besides, it isn't like there aren't other places to train. The Kunlun Mountains have long been known as a place to train, in part precisely because of how treacherous they are. Few would go into the mountains except to train, so I doubt the closure is of any trouble to the people of Longlai. There are like 50 markers, so I feel safe clicking a few of these. Today, the air of the mountains flows clean and pure. Oh, is this the fortune teller? This clarity would let me read your fortune if you would but lend me your palm. Palm readings, huh? Not that I believe in it, but they might get a kick out of it. Oh! No. What? They didn't even say I have free time points. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. I will save all of those for the next episode. This is kind of like a festival then. I don't even realize we're getting into that. Okay.
You there. Let me talk to you for a minute.
Eno. Yeah, this is that guy's wife and daughter then. Hi there. Are you all visiting for a vacation? Some of you are dressed kind of funny. You're not like the other people who visit. Hey, where do you come from? I want to hear all about it. Now, Eno. Don't pester the customers, okay? Didn't Mikasa from the inn just make time to play with you? Come on now. I'll get you something to eat in just a little bit, okay?
Well,
I love hearing people who come to Longlai talk. They tell me all about other towns, and they aren't like Longlai. I want to go do a tourism too someday.
Well?
Nah, you're from earlier. My husband's Monto is nice and all, but how about some of our onigiri? You probably just had lunch just now, but you should stop by tomorrow morning if you'd rather. I sell pretty rarefied onigiri. In the East, onigiri is a common food for just about everyone. Wouldn't you like to get a feel for that yourself? Rice dumplings are said to be a common portable food for the mountain ascetics. Would you like to try that mountain taste yourself? We got more than onigiri, too. How about a fontuan? They're made from a very glutinous rice, different from the kind used in fried rice. Since this is a kind of rice folks use to make candy, the kids love them. My daughter can't get enough. It's also a great recommendation for kids who don't like to eat veggies, since they're happy to eat rice dumplings even with the fillings.
Looking is always free, you
Sure.
know.
Funny. She talked about all that stuff, but then offered me this, which is none of the stuff she just tried to offer.
For more anytime.
Wish we could buy any of the stuff you just advertised.
Thanks for the grub.
That was big. That was like 2,000 points. Oh, damn. Monto, onigiri, ice cream. There are so many lovely scents in the air. I'd love to try them all, but lunch was quite fancy enough already. If I eat a lot now, I'll probably regret it at dinner. Finally given into the sweet smell of sweetness, eh? Eat as much as you want, I say. Don't let a diet stand between you and discovering new things.
True enough, I suppose you're right. I might not have another chance like this anytime soon. The food is good, but I'm also excited for the activities in the area. I'd love to get a chance to study and experience it all. It's fun, but even just among Monto, there's so many flavors it's hard to decide. I wonder what flavor these black Monto are.
Van, you're third. Only eat sweets once per day. He is contradicting himself. Eat as much as you want. Don't let a diet stand in between you and discover. But your company motto, the 5 laws, they mean nothing to him. It's okay. I set rules all the time and break them. Wow, it's still in a lot better shape than I expected.
Van, what is it? What's over there?
No. Oh, no, it's nothing. No reason to bring a bunch of people over. I'll go there later on my own. Oh. Okay. Can I walk there now, though? Okay, so once I've finished using all the free time stuff, then I search this. Welcome to Longlai. We're a border city, but as you can see, we're pretty quiet, all told. I hope you have a relaxing time here. There's still a number of folks from the east passing through, but nowadays customs are done at the train station and border crossing. These days, I focus on keeping peace in town and help visitors with any trouble they run into. Of course, with how peaceful it is, that's not too hard. If you need anything, come by anytime. Trust me, it won't be a bother. Everyone's bragging about how peaceful it is. What they don't know is Van brings destruction everywhere he goes, so this peace is going to be short-lived.
Whoops.
That road is nothing. It's not even named. All these years I spent earning and sending back home added up to nothing, huh? The other day I got a letter saying my parents back in my hometown passed away. I don't have anyone to send money to anymore. So what do I do now? Why work here in the Republic if there's no one left to benefit? Ooh. Should probably just go home and not think about that right now. My hometown's had bad harvests for years, but I guess almost a decade. There's nothing to eat other than food they buy from outside. That's why I was sending Mira. I was sending it so they could live, and now... Man, that guy... He has it rough. Oh, there's Rosette. Bracer Guild's right at the top of this hill, huh? Ah, there's Drusilla. Goodness, I thought I saw a familiar face. Good to see you, Arkride. I don't suppose you've come back to retake your martial lessons, unofficial student of the Kulnun School? Come on, I'm here as a tourist. Give me an itty-bitty break. This old lady used to be right up there with the master in piling up stuff for me to do. Memories of this place are ones I'd rather forget.
Aha! Somebody Van knows and wants to avoid, I bet.
It's enough to say that she's been the receptionist since way back when. Don't be fooled by her being all placid looking. She's got strings to pull you can't even imagine. Stay frosty around here. Her.
You're making me sound like a criminal boss. Besides, it's not been like that lately. It's been a long time since we had any truly outstanding talents. Nowadays, we're hard-pressed to deal with problems here and out east. There's plenty to reflect on in the Republic itself, but I can't spare the time or people for that. Of course, if you feel like helping out Arkride, you and your assistants would be more than welcome.
I think I'll pass working on vacation time. In fact, it feels like she's already got a grip on my sitch here. A handful as always.
There's plenty to reflect on, but I can't spare people or time. Even near Longlai, things have gotten hard. Granted, I don't worry about things that won't affect the citizens.
I'll get in touch with Hazel and Jin again, I suppose. Also, I really need to do performance reviews, because Kazan's been, well, Kazan, and then there's Gray. Wait, Gray's from here? This lady is amazing! There's not really any big cases out here in Longlai, though. With that said, it is the doorway to the east. I'm sure it's rough dealing with things here. She's good. There's a lot of bracers here. Oh, there's Gray. I didn't know what to think about Eastern culture at first, but it's so complex. It's like there's this effort to achieve harmony with nature, you know? And the town's quiet atmosphere feels like an Eastern aesthetic all by itself. The seniors at the guild said something similar, but there's a lot to learn from encountering foreign cultures. I'll do the best I can, for the sake of everyone who put so much effort in to help me. So he's on his journey to get all the signatures, right? Come to think of it, I heard this place has attracted warriors for a long time. The harsh lands, the crisp air, I can see how it would, I guess. Anyway, I gotta put my best foot forward and try to find a way to grow myself here. Can't remember if they mentioned he was coming to Longlai, or if he stopped anywhere else before this. That seems to be everyone in here. Damn, there's a lot less NPCs than I thought. Most of them you can't interact with. So, this is Longlai. It's amazing. Talk about an Eastern feel. It's different in its own way compared to Longport, and the geography is quite unique too. I'm thrilled to be here. Where to go first? What a hard decision to make. Oh, it's the same.
Well...
Yay! Here's Rot. Okay. I have other stuff for that. 80 points. Yeah, see, we're not getting... It's like random. Some of them are giving way more. Welcome to Longlai. Door to the east. I see you've come by automobile. Ours is a small town, but the main line of the Transcontinental Railroad runs through here. I hope you get to ride it someday. Oh yeah, to reach the eastbound train, you need to change over to on the platform on the opposite side of the station. There's still a train every few days, but, well, I think things are unstable out that way. What with the environmental problems and all. Sure. There aren't as many as there once were, but still. Even these days, many people of Eastern heritage pass through this city. Nowadays, to keep things convenient for train goers, you can go through customs procedures inside the station.
Alrighty.
Okay. Oh no, a board. Why would that be here? Either way, okay. No information on particular notes. Of particular note appears. Either way, I'd much rather spend today taking a load off.
Well,
He knows that he's gonna get some 4 SPGs. Oh, that guy's rich. Oh, is that just a grass hill? Oh. Well, hello, doorway to the east. Here's my chance to get everything I need before I head out. I couldn't get out here in time for the direct line, but hey, that gives me a chance to actually prepare. There's a lot of people hoping for our support across the mountains. I've never gone this far east before, but as a proud NGO worker, I gotta do everything I can. Isn't that the name of the people that Toa works for? I'm pretty sure. I forgot what it stands for. I like the lovely mountains, the feel of the hot springs, all that, of course. But for me, traveling is as much about the nose knowing. The nose knowing? No, I'm not sure I can express it. It's the scent of the air that really makes you realize you're in a different place. It's that moment when you get off the train or when you wake up in your lodging, embraced by a scent unlike anything you get at home. I actually know exactly what he's talking about. For me, those scents really affect my impressions of the places I travel. Yeah, I know completely what he's talking about. I was over at the temple just a bit ago. The scent of that place, top class. The scent of the trees and the incense really invokes that Eastern mood. The Longlai Temple serves tea... Tea? Oh, I thought he was listing stuff. It serves tea, too, and the tea here in Longlai has a really mysterious scent to it. I thought there was some food called two. Wait, what the hell? I have not been over here. How are you guys grayed out? Hey, good timing. Yeah? Wait, what the hell is that huge liquor jug? Did you literally buy that first thing? Hell yeah, I did. Got to talking up with the old man who runs a liquor store, and guess what? Sold me the bottle for half off. Man likes me. I was gonna settle in for a bit. Just me, a drink, and scenery for flavor. Want to join me? Liquor in the day's a real treat. Why am I not surprised? Anyway, I appreciate it, but I'll pass. No way I'm boozing up before I savor the sweets of Longlai. Wouldn't be able to enjoy the flavor like that, you know? Sure. That's what I figured anyway. But yeah, I saw some martial arts practitioners on our way here. Don't know if they practice some local Longlai school or whatever, but I figured I'd go join them later. Okay, and that is another main story event. What is this? Is that fishing? No. What is going on there? Oh man. Oh, I guess we'll find out in the next episode.
I almost forgot! I gotta find a souvenir for Mommy!
You have time. You have lots of time. Just buy a souvenir first thing. Ooh. Oh, I can't use it. Wait. Oh, I thought that was a student. Lada? Novik. Why do these names sound familiar? Do I know you guys? My brother and I went to Longport before, actually. I wasn't sure what to expect from Longlai, but honestly, the feel here is more than the gossip I could make you hope for. I don't think I know them. I'd heard there's a lot of different Eastern cultures, but clearly there's even more to it than I thought. This home-style food's so nice. It's not super fancy or anything, but it still tastes fantastic. I really am interested in the Hekizanro Inn's big meals, but honestly, I could just eat here the whole trip and be happy. Also, frankly, with how unique the cultural experience here is, I think staying in some nice, cheap lodging would make for a great trip still. Oh, is this another inn? I wasn't even looking. Welcome. Would you like to taste the flavor of Longlai and Eastern home cooking? You'll find it much different than the fancy shops. I used to work with tea, so I've got a good eye for food that matches well with tea. And I'd be glad to introduce you to the flavors loved by the common folk of the East. Oh yes, have you seen my son outside? He's working the tourism bureau as a guide, so feel free to lean on him a bit. He's such a smart kid. He's still young, but he'll do a fine job showing you the sights of Longlai.
I'm proud of all my wares.
Ooh, 800 and arts damage. I'll buy 2. So I can hold on to one.
It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for the grub.
See, that one was worth a lot of points. All right. Welcome, visitors. Looking for good souvenirs of your trip to Longlai? I'd be glad to help you with that. As it happens, I'm the chief of the Tourism Bureau as well. I'm sure I can help you figure out what you'd like to get. Longlai's unique selling point is how different it is from most other places influenced by Eastern culture. I'm sure you'll find something here that is entirely unique, even compared to, say, Longport. I'm happy to help as long as I'm happy as long as I can help you make a unique, a special Longlai memory or two. Okay.
Take as long as you need.
Not new. Oh, there we go. Fairy and Rosette. Do you think they added anything new? No. Okay.
I'll be waiting for you. Take as long as you need. I'll be waiting for you.
No.
Take as long as you need.
No. I do not have enough money for this. Oh, God. All right, well, van for sure. Are any of these actually new? Quick trigger, that's not new. I think. Yeah, I don't think any of those are new. These are new. Okay, that's like 13 defense, 40 defense on Fairy for only 6 magic evasion loss. Ooh, that is good for Fairy. Actually, that's good for most people. They all get 40. It's just Van doesn't. Still, I'm giving it to Fairy. Woo! Straight upgrade. I'm gonna regret doing that. Shit, is this unique? Proverbs? Shit, I think that's unique.
I'll be waiting for you. Take as long as you need.
Where is it? No, Proverbs. No! Did I miss one? I feel like I just missed one. Oh, I hope I didn't, but I feel like I did. Because a lot of times when I'm looking through the menus like this, and I see like this bottom tier, none of it stands out as something that you just can't get elsewhere. But this is new, I think. Shit.
I'll be waiting for you.
Oh, wait,
Take
no.
as long as you need. I'll be waiting for you. Take as long as you need.
Upgrade. There we
I'll
go.
be waiting for you.
Oh boy. If only I had a ton more money. I have like no more money. Okay, so we have a shop over there, and we have 3 people here. In Katra, apparently. I'm not exactly sure why there's such a sulfurous scent here. Is it because we're close to the spring source? It's odd. I'm used to the scent from catching the smell of hydrogen sulfide from the labs, but it invokes a very different feeling here. Strange for me to say, but since I barely know Longlai, maybe I'm just excited to be here. Nay, it'd be pretty crappy trip if you weren't excited to be going on it. You got a chance to relax, so take it. Naturally. Goodness knows when I'll be here next. Never thought much about going on a vacation, but so far it's proving more fun than I'd thought it'd be. I hope I can bring the professor, Essie, and Yang here on someday. Oh, this must be her son, giving a tour. Okay, you're Torte. It's a very different experience than back in Elmo. Not that I'm knocking their bona fides. This just feels more authentic. I can't really put into words. It just is. The inn, too, is more than I imagined. It really was worth saving up our Mira for the trip over the past few years. Walker? All right, we packed our luggage away, so shall we go look about, Torte? This feeling. It was well worth coming all the way out here from Liberl. Oh. Of course, even in Liberl, we're loosely familiar with Eastern culture, but reading of it and experiencing it are 2 different things. Also, that guide showed me a few places that were breathtaking. Oh yeah, this is the season of waterfall viewing. It's really lovely right about now. That said, there's a fallen tree, so it's a no-go right now. Though there's a lot of other lovely sights to take in.
Wow, why is a kid showing these two old folks around? Hey, rude. And wait, you're even younger than I am. I'm a part-timer with the Tourism Bureau. Mom asked me to help out, and she even gave me an allowance, too. Your name's Part-Timer? Wow, you got a funny name. No, that's my job. I'm Senri. Well, she's sure hyper. Sorry, you are guardians? Keep a close eye on her. Or 2, or 3, if you got them. Yeah, sorry she got in your way. We'll keep an eye on her, don't worry. I hope you'll forgive me. Let me get back to showing you around. Trees are in their autumn colors, which makes for an amazing sight at night, with the moon reflecting off the river. Yeah, I can't wait to see this place at night.
They like it.
All right, last guy? Oh, didn't we encounter each other in Longport? Oh yeah, you're an acquaintance of Jigen, yes? This can't be a coincidence. Well, if you're excited by the antiques here, seek me out anytime. If you aren't... Wait. If you're excited by the antiques here, seek me out? Well, why would I come to you if I'm excited about the stuff they have here? I come by Longlai every year to identify rare eastern finds. Oh, I couldn't get out further east this year, but I was able to pick up some odds and ends that were brought by train a few days back. I would have liked to have gone further east, but my trip out to the Central East ended up taking longer than I planned. I'd really rather get back in time for the Revolution Festival, so sadly my grand journey east has to go on the back burner. Even so, there are plenty of exciting finds for me right here in Longlai.
No need to be shy now.
Oh, he's got a lot of options here. I don't know if any of these are really going to be helpful, though. Or no. Do you have one Katra thing? I think I have most of these. Yeah. Sorry, sir. I don't actually think I need your stuff. And that is it. So, well, besides in here, I probably should have talked to him, but we'll wait till we do story. In the next episode, we have to spend tickets by the looks of it. Not like tickets, but spend free time, kind of like the festival things, on events. And I don't know, unless I really want to, I probably won't reload and switch characters and do the events again. I guess it depends on the event. If it seems like it'll be interesting, maybe I'll do it. I'm gonna keep a save file anyway, so if anyone mentions that, like, oh, you should have tried Agnes and Aaron, there's a hilarious scene, we can go back and watch later. But yeah, I'm probably going to just only reload if I really, like, if something's interesting enough that I'm like, I really need to see everyone's reaction. But I can't imagine it. It might be. We'll see. But that's it for this. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.